You should have seen my reaction. If I was able to record my live reaction of when I saw the Sony logo pop up at the beginning, I said, fuck. This is a Sony movie? Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I'm a little late, I admit, on this movie. It's a film that I was curious about, that I wanted to see back when it was in theaters, and life happens, shit happens, but I finally got around to watching 65! 65 is a 2023 film that was directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods. It took two fucking people to direct this movie. And I was only curious about this film because, one, every time you go to a movie theater, they show the same goddamn trailers over and over and over again. And so I saw this trailer for 65 no more than probably 10 times, right? And I couldn't help but think, okay, first, Adam Driver, I like him as an actor, but two, it's dinosaurs. You know, there's some trippy sci-fi, maybe shamalama ding dong twist that's could be coming. But the dinosaurs, the fact that we live in a post-Jurassic world where those movies were severely disappointing, I figured let somebody else do something with dinosaurs and the Jurassic-ness of it. And this movie, you should have seen my reaction. If I was able to record my live reaction of when I saw the Sony logo pop up at the beginning, I said, fuck. This is a Sony movie. And I'm not saying that Sony's never ever made a good movie. Obviously they have, but it feels like it's been fewer and further in between. And I also feel like a lot of the things that this movie falls short on is partially because it's a Sony film. This movie's only an hour and a half long. And I say only, sometimes that's good. Sometimes a movie being quicker and in and out, it doesn't need to drag on, right? This movie felt like it had a premise, it had a plot, and it was trying to tell relationship, character stuff that was rushed. The first 10 minutes was rushed. Everything with Adam Driver and his wife, I guess. We barely talked to her. It's more about him and his daughter, and I appreciated that. It's the same actress that played his daughter, same actress that played Chris Pine's daughter in the Dungeons and Dragons movie. So I like that actress. She was good in the flashback scenes and the couple scenes that they gave her. But I wish we got more of their relationship. Like, how close was he with his daughter? I mean, it's so superficial as far as like, oh, well, he misses his daughter because it's his daughter. There you go. Let's move on. And I just was like, I want a little bit more. You know, I want a little bit more. Adam Driver, like I said, he's a good actor, and I desperately, after Star Wars, want to see Adam Driver in something else that's sci-fi or fantasy with a bigger budget and hopefully have him shine. But this wasn't it. You know, this wasn't it. He has moments of showing personality. He has moments of trying to be relatable. But then there's moments where they try to go comedic. The humor, I don't really know if it quite works all the way. I tried to go along with him being a badass, but again, things just happen to where I don't feel like I have time to live with anything. He does meet a young girl because, okay, he has the one scene when he's with his daughter, and then he goes off. I guess he's exploring in space, or he's trying to look for resources, or I don't really know what he's doing, if I'm being honest. But his ship crashes, he winds up on a planet, and it's a planet with dinosaurs. And so now I'm thinking, even from the trailer, like, okay, we know that he lands on a planet with dinosaurs. So what's the twist? What's the moment where we're supposed to be shocked and like, oh my god? The twist is he time traveled, right? Like Planet of the Apes. He somehow wound up in a black hole or some shit. Or maybe in the future, and there's still dinosaurs here. Or maybe this is an alternate universe where dinosaurs were never wiped out. No, at the very beginning of the title screen, they say 65 million years ago. So, I guess he's just in the dinosaur age? Huh? Why? How? Let's explore that a little bit, but we don't. It says it in text, and then we just move the fuck on. Okay, fine. And on this planet, Adam Driver finds this girl who's played by Ariana Greenblatt. I've never seen her before, but for a young girl, for a young actress, I thought she was good. Her character is sort of a mute. She says a couple words, but she doesn't 100% understand him, so that provided with them having to find other ways to communicate and interact. That was okay, amusing. Chloe Coleman, by the way, plays Adam Driver's daughter. I should mention her by name. Now, like I said, I wanted to be excited about the dinosaurs. I wanted to be excited about seeing something new, seeing something different with dinosaurs. And the budget was $45 million. So that might sound low if you compare it to big budget movies, blockbustery movies, Jurassic Park level movies. Sure, it's lower, but for that budget, I think they were able to pull off these dinosaurs and pull off the effects fairly well. The environment, there was a couple scenes where maybe the CGI was shoddy, but for the most part, I was like, this looks decent. This looks good. Especially the T-Rex. Obviously, I'm going to fucking geek out like crazy when a T-Rex shows up on screen. I love seeing a T-Rex. There were a couple dinosaurs that I was a little confused on what they were. There was one that I thought was a T-Rex, and then it started to go on all fours like it was just a giant lizard. And I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. But I see that this movie only made $55 million in the box office, so it's considered a flop, it's considered a bomb, and that's unfortunate. I'm gonna be honest and say that the movie's fine. The movie's fine. The movie's okay. I did not hate this movie. I wasn't sitting there bored or angry the entire time. I might have been a little frustrated that they didn't spend more time with characters and their backstories and Adam Driver's backstory, or even this little girl. Maybe we should have got some flashbacks, or because Adam Driver's trying to trick her to say, hey, we can get you back to your family. Your family's on the top of this mountain. He's really only saying that just to get her to go along with him, because otherwise she's freaking out and scared. And let's see some of her family maybe, or what else is going on with that. I don't know. Because I mentioned earlier that this is a Sony film, I feel like that stuff probably was written, probably was even shot. But Sony said, we're not going to have this go to 2 hours. No, we're going to cut all that out, trim the fat. And again, that sucks, because this movie could have been more. I'm not saying that would have helped it be a bigger hit. Probably not. It probably still would have bombed, but at least I could have come out saying, that was a good movie, that was underrated, more people should see this. I'd be sitting here saying, go see 65. Unfortunately now, all I can really say is, it's okay. If you're bored and you feel like seeing a movie that you haven't seen at all this year yet, and you happen to stumble across this is a good Netflix and chill. Oh yeah. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you did see 65. What did you think of it? Did you like it more than I did, or did you dislike it? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!